Hello and welcome back to another video of Brotato. Today we're going to be playing the Mastering Brotato series, or continuing it, and we're going to be playing the Sick. And you can see here we have plus 12 max HP to start, plus 25% lifesteal, but we take 1 damage per second, and we have negative 100 HP regen. So, what does that mean? That means we want to attack or deal damage very quickly, so we can keep proccing that lifesteal. And what's a better way to do that than with the SMG? I would say this is probably the strongest weapon you can go with this character. The SMG is just such a strong weapon for no reason. It has insane attack speed at zero, at basically level 0.167 attack speed is crazy. So we are just going to go ahead and play with this and make this a very simple guide, very easy to follow. We use the SMG, we win the run. That's simple. Some other really fun strategies which you may be able to try on your own are using the Ghost Flint to stack up a ton of attack speed, though that will be more difficult, of course. Yeah, you can do that. It's very fun. I like doing that personally in my own runs a lot of the time. So we can just take damage percent. It's actually completely fine. Then we don't have to spend any more materials here. SMG, pick up or save the lens. Sorry, not pick it up. Another SMG, and a broken mouth is really good. 5 max HP for negative 1 HP regen. Well, we already have negative 100, so we don't care about the HP regen loss. But yeah, the SMG is a super strong weapon, has really good scaling, and combos extremely well with your lifesteal. And the other thing about it is a ranged weapon as well, so you can stay very far away and just be completely safe, taking almost no damage, hitting enemies from afar, which obviously is pretty good, right? Okay, we ended up finding 4 SMGs here, it's not too bad. They are a very expensive weapon. Okay, also let's see, oh, we have 3 elites. Okay, so wave 12, wave 15, and wave 17 we're gonna fight elites. So we want to make sure we get the appropriate stats for some elite fights. That also means we're not going to be fighting a horde. So basically, piercing is not quite as important when you don't have to fight hordes, in my opinion. It's still good. Piercing is always pretty good. So if we find a sharp bullet, we would like to take it. More range damage, thank you. And more damage percent. Okay, go ahead and buy these two. Reroll. And lock those two, and lock a Lost Duck. Okay, so Lost Duck will give us luck, Glasses will give us range, and I forgot what else I locked, but I'll look at it in a second. So those are just really valuable stats for us. All of them work well and are useful. I'm happy to pick those up. Luck is important on pretty much every character, so it's not like we specifically want luck on the Sick. I'd say, is there even a character that doesn't like luck? I guess there are some, but they're kind of like exceptions, right? Almost every character in the game likes having a bit of luck because it just gives you more value throughout the run. Okay, attack speed, range, and minus armor. Sure, we'll take that. More attack speed is good. By all of these, reroll, reroll, SMG, damage percent for HP is good. We have 32 max HP, right? So trading a bit of max HP is not a big deal. Also, the lobster, you saw that guy we were just killing? These have, they have armor, so they take reduced damage slightly, which is why it's so hard to kill them with the SMG. Because we're already only dealing 4 damage per hit, and then they reduce it by another 3. So, yeah, very difficult to kill the lobsters. Oh, there's a loot pig. I want to kill it. No, the lobsters, please. Lobsters, leave me alone. No. The lobsters are our worst enemy right now. We're going to be able to kill them a lot more easily later. Currently, it's just a little difficult. 3 max HP is really good. 15 luck, sure, we'll take that. SMG. We also only have 5 weapons still, which is a little strange, but we just haven't really found that many SMGs yet. At this point in your run, you'll probably have 6 SMGs, because shops 1 through 5 have a really high chance of showing you weapons. So, I can actually explain how, specifically how it works, since these waves are not really complicated for the Sick. But pretty much, from waves 1 through 5, you have, on wave 1, you have 50% chance to find either the exact weapon you have equipped, or a weapon with the same weapon class. So you have a 30% chance to find guns, and 20% chance to find SMGs. Max HP is great, we'll take that. And a sharp bullet for piercing, there you go. Take all of these, more range damage and fertilizer. So on shop 1, when we were rolling, we pretty much had a, close to 50% chance to see SMGs. That does decrease because it goes from 50% total, where you have 20-30 split, and basically it decreases down until it hits 30%, I believe. Is it 35? It might be 35 actually, if I feel like I'm forgetting. So pretty much once you get past shot 5, the chance decreases to a set amount. So it's no longer that boosted amount that you have between waves 1 and 5. It just decreases slowly over, wave 1 to 2 decreases, 2 to 3 decreases, and then at wave 6 and forward, or shop 6 and forward, it is a set amount, yeah. Where you still have a pretty good chance to see the weapon you have equipped, but it's more like 1 in 3 chance. Range damage is incredible. It's absolutely we want to see. Armor is okay too. Harvesting, range damage, little muscly dude is nice. Armor could be okay, but we're gonna skip that. A sniper gun. The sniper gun is so strong. We're not gonna take it because obviously you guys are not gonna find this. It's very unlikely for you to find this. This weapon is extremely strong, okay? So if you find it, you should take it. You will instantly win your run. But we're doing something where we're trying to go for a consistent strategy, right? And obviously finding a sniper gun on wave 8 is not common. So we're gonna have to skip that and keep the guide going. If we were doing a for fun run, I would maybe take that and be very happy about it. Yeah, just look at how much more damage we're dealing now. We just picked up a little bit of range damage, and suddenly we're just hitting like a truck, and we're deleting enemies all of a sudden. We also have the piercing damage, which is not really compensating that much, or contributing that much, I should say. Because it's only 30% of our main damage. So it's hitting for 2 per hit, all the piercing bullets, which is like really minimal, but it'll go up. Range damage again, perfect. More luck. Yeah, that's worth it, we should take it. None of these are really necessary. These either. SMG, good. Now our SMGs hit for 10, the tier 2 ones. Super nice. Okay, let's go. We want to at least have all tier 2 SMGs going into the boss wave, or the elite wave, which is going to be on wave 12. So we will try and focus on upgrading our weapons, at least up to tier 2. Also, crit chance is a little bit of a bait, because it's kind of just better to get more attack speed and damage percent, since your crit chance or your critical damage only deals an additional 50% damage, as opposed to other weapons which can be like 2 times or higher. Yeah, we're only getting 50% bonus damage from crits. So if you get 10% crit, it's not like you get... It's not basically like equivalent to 10% damage boost. It's more like 5% damage boost for 10% crits. And crit's a lot harder to stack up than attack speed. So keep that in mind when you're picking up stats. Try to focus more on attack speed and range damage and damage percent. Range damage, perfect. And more range damage. We'll take range damage over the others for now. More range damage again. Celery tea is good. Ritual is good, and goldfish is good. We could also take a decomposing flesh. Yeah, let's do it. So it'll basically stack up lifesteal for us, and also it'll take away, max HP for lifesteal. I'd say it's kind of an equivalent exchange. If anything, it's actually worth it, especially for us, because the more lifesteal we have, the more consistent our healing is. So 1% lifesteal, on average, is going to outperform 1 max HP by a lot. Of course, we do want to make sure we have enough health where we don't just get one shot randomly. So we are still going to be picking up more max health and try to get to, maybe 70-ish even, I'd say is like still not unreasonable. And then we also are going to want to pick up some armor along the way. Armor, max HP, and some move speed as well, because we have almost no move speed currently. Yeah, we need a lot more damage. Just look at this. How many enemies are staying alive here? I ran through them to pick up all the materials there. Oh my god, I almost regretted it. Okay, they almost made me regret it. I'm gonna take the lifesteal here. Range damage and crit chance for dodge. Yeah, we'll take that. That's good. Oh god, a giant's belt. No, it feels so bad skipping this, but I have to. Okay, I'm gonna skip it for you guys, but if you found this, you would instantly win your run. You just stack up crit chance at that point, and your SMGs will melt bosses, because you would deal 1% damage of their total health every hit that you crit. So this is completely broken. You should take it if you find it. Baby Gecko is good. Well, it's not really good, it's just something I like to take. So Baby Gecko gives you a tiny bit of range and a chance to auto pick up materials when they drop. Yeah, just look at our max HP. You could see our, like, the quote-unquote negative part of our passive has almost completely disappeared. We are just healing non-stop. So the -1 HP has no chance to do anything ever to us. Let's get hit on purpose, actually. So let's get hit a little bit. Just look how quickly we heal up. We get hit again. Oh no, he died. So I'm just tanking hits on purpose to show you how quickly we heal. So I don't know if I said this already, but yeah, he's sick. He might not be the best in an endless run, because the issue with him, if you go endless, is that you really rely on tardigrades in endless runs. And if you are constantly well, we got through 7% crit, we'll take that. If you're constantly taking instances of 1 damage, it will break all of your tardigrade stacks. Just every second you lose a tardigrade stack. But in a 20 wave run, 25% lifesteal is insane. That's so much lifesteal. Also, we found a baby with a beard. This item is really good. It just does a ton of damage on its own. It's kind of like having an additional weapon in a way. It's kind of hard to like really calculate what exactly how much it does, but you should always take this if you find it, and you're pretty likely to find it, especially if you do pick up a bit of luck along your run, because you'll increase the chance to find tier 3 things. Okay, we are against the spider boss. I think it's called, it's like this, what's it called? Crab spider, that's right. He's the crab spider. He summons crabs in phase 1. Phase 2, he does what he's doing right now. Just kind of shoots a bunch of slashes around and is, you know, useless. He doesn't really do much. You just keep moving and you'll be able to get out of his slashes relatively easily. Super easy boss, just look at this. And goodbye. There you go. Super easy. Nothing to really say about him. Yep. I don't think any boss would have performed well against us though. Like I said, the Sick is really strong. Genuinely really strong in 20 wave runs. We're like, think about how tanky we are. We have 54 max HP and ridiculous amounts of lifesteal triggering. 30% damage is obviously really good. We lose a little bit of attack speed, but that's absolutely worth taking. Recycle. We could take these, but we want more offensive stats. Armor is also really safe. This is like super safe. You know what? I'll take it. I'd say if you find armor, you should take it too, because we had 1 armor there. Even up to like 10 armor is not overkill, like if you just want to be really safe, because you don't really need that much damage to win. At some point, getting more damage is just going to overkill the enemies. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to lock that. So yeah, we picked up some XP gain, a butterfly for more lifesteal, and also a tree, because trees can give loot crates, of course. So more trees equals more economy. Oh, I wanted this tree to prove my point by giving us a loot crate immediately. That would have been perfectly timed. Oh, there's a tree up here. Oh, nothing again. little careful. Oh, there's a looting alien. Kill it. Kill it. Okay, thank you. I gotta make sure I get that loot crate. That's very important. And another one. There you go. Okay, perfect. So a loot crate did spawn from a tree, so it helped prove my point. Trees equal economy. It was a little late though. It was very slow on the punchline there. Oh, a bag. Okay. It's funny because I was just talking about the loot crates. This makes it so that every time we pick up a loot crate, we get 15 materials. It's pretty much worth taking on virtually every single character in the game. Ice Cube. Enemies take 10% more damage for 3 seconds when first hit by elemental damage. We will take that as well. And reroll for something better. More armor, like I said, it can make you way safer. At pretty much no cost to yourself, you just get safer, right? SMG. Silver Bullet's very good. And another baby with a beard. A baby with a beard has already done 10,000 damage. That's pretty good. I'm gonna get a second one. Okay. And yeah, I've never really struggled with the sick, but nor have I really thought much of him. Like, he's not really a character that comes to mind when I'm considering any question. Like, oh, who's the strongest? Who's the highest healing? Who's the richest? Who's the tankiest? You know, any of these questions that you ask, if you ask me, like, concerning Brotato characters, they never bring to mind the sick. So, I'm curious if any of you, you know, maybe if you really like the sick, or if you feel like he was weaker or stronger than I've kind of shown here. Because personally, I do think, like I said, very strong in 20 wave runs. He does fall off pretty bad in Endless, because you basically just get a massive amount of stats to start with, but those stats are easily replaceable on other characters. Oh, this is really good. So yeah, maybe you guys can share your opinions on the sick or something. That would be nice to know, actually. Dodge. No, we don't really need that. We'll just continue and save up for the silver bullet. We have an elite here, right? Oh, yep, there is a jellyfish. Okay, jellyfish, you can kind of just do this and stay slightly out of range. And then in phase 2 here, he starts doing this thing. And honestly, you can just stay really close, or just stay in the second layer here, where you're pretty much not at risk of getting hit. Like, the only thing hitting us are the other enemies, not the actual boss, right? And then if you just want to speed up, you can get into the inner ring here and kill him. Yeah, super easy fight, nothing really difficult here. Ouch, minus 15. We could definitely use some more damage stats now. We are more than tanky enough, in my opinion. We have 38% lifesteal, and we have 9 armor, and 54 max HP. If we get offered a bit more, I would be okay to take it, but more damage would be nice at this point. More lifesteal. You know what? Sure, we'll take that. 12% damage and 6% attack speed. We lose a little bit of harvesting. That's perfectly fine. I'll take it. I don't want to lose damage percent. Range damage is good. Attack speed perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. And a silver bullet and some luck. And a peacock for more XP gain. Sure, why not? We'll even take the bean teacher, I think. Actually, it's a little late. I don't know if it's worth it or not, but I'm going to skip it here. Okay. Yeah, this run is... I'd say it's over at this point. It's kind of been over for a while. And I'm sure some people may not have noticed, but we have 5 tier 2 weapons, guys. 5 of our weapons are still tier 2. Just imagine we had all tier 3 weapons right now. Things would be getting absolutely just, you know, obliterated, evaporated, annihilated. any of those words, you know, they all fit in this situation, I think. Deleted. We want to keep it simple. So yeah, the sick, not much to say about this character. Like I said, he doesn't really have a special place in my memory at all, to be honest. I think he's just a very strong 20 wave character, that's it. Just very strong, tanky, good damage, nothing too crazy, right? Crit or damage percent? I'd have to get a calculator and put in the actual calculations to know which one of these does more damage. I'm just going to take damage percent and more range damage. SMG upgrade, finally. Another one. Oh, there's a coupon. Whoops, wrong order. Crit chance and dodge. No, it's too expensive. Keep going. Yeah, the crit chance is a little bit too expensive to stack up. I don't really care too much to stack it up. We are against the Megalodon. This enemy is pretty easy. You pretty much just want to stay... you kind of move behind him and just keep wrapping around him like this. It's kind of hard to explain exactly, but you see he always charges towards you and past you. So if you just keep going like around him in circles like this, and then when he charges past you, run towards him actually is safer than running away. You don't want him to be running away from him. You don't want to be running away from him in a straight line. You want to be running towards him and then past him every time he charges. So he charges, you run past, you go towards him again, he charges past you again, and you basically just keep forcing him to charge past you and miss you. And then he just dies eventually. He'll just roll over at some point, right? From the lack of damage he's dealing, and he's just getting hit over and over. This is a super easy thing to do with ranged weapons as well. That's another reason why we're using the SMG. I don't know if I mentioned that, but ranged weapons are really easy compared to melee weapons in this game, in my opinion. They also scale infinitely better because the problem with melee weapons is the more range you have, the worse the worse their like attack speed is, basically. Also, we got Kraken's Eye, 50% chance to explode when we get hit for damage. It's kind of funny. It also gets 10 max HP. I'm gonna go and take it for the max HP, if not for anything else. We'll recycle that. 4 range damage is great. Luck, crit chance for armor is definitely worth it. It's just more damage, definitely worth, so take it. SMG. So we finally almost have all tier 3 SMGs on wave 18. Oh wait, I completely forgot, guys. We're playing the sick, and we just took the Kraken's Eye. So every time we take 1 damage, we actually have a 50% chance to explode for 200. That's pretty funny. But you can see how tiny the explosion is. It's not actually going to do anything. It's pretty much just 10 max HP, the item I took. Because like nothing is going to be in melee range of us. It's almost impossible to utilize unless we want to purposefully put ourselves in melee range of some really dangerous enemies. I think the only thing we could hit with this explosion is bosses. Everything else is just dying before I even get into melee range. Alright. Oh yeah, also, if you guys haven't seen my saver run that I posted, was it last week? My brain, I've been so busy, guys. Also trying to keep up with making videos and everything. And I kind of have like 2 jobs in a way that I stay very busy with. So, you know, doing everything is actually pretty, oh, explosion size. No, we're not going to do that. That's just silly. We're not taking that. Cursed SMG. Well, you know we had to take that, guys. I mean, we can't skip that, right? We've already won the run. Let's just make it fun now. Okay. Yeah, I've been very busy, so sometimes I feel like the days just blend together. Because I even do things on the weekends that, you know, could be considered work, I guess. Luckily, I do enjoy all the things I do in my life, I'd say. But I do wish I had more free time sometimes. Because I'd like to do some other things as well. But I do feel like I want to keep posting consistently on YouTube, so I absolutely don't want to stop, you know, or cut down on videos, because I can handle the amount I'm doing now. But it does keep me very busy when I have, you know, when I'm doing YouTube stuff, and I'm also taking care of like 2 jobs basically. I'm kind of like independent with both of them, so like I guess you could say I'm my own boss. Which means I could just do less work, but that's not something I'm capable of. I think I'm too hard of a worker. I just want to keep working most of the time. Okay. Alright, very nice. Let's go and recycle that. But yeah, YouTube is actually very enjoyable for me, I'd say. I really do enjoy making videos. Oh, double cursed ritual. I mean, we could. Sure, let's just take that. It's fine. And let's combine the cursed one. Let's see how strong he gets in a second. Can I get another SMG? Oh no, it costs too much. Okay, we'll buy that. So it has 142% range damage scaling versus 80% on the non-cursed one. Also has 1.7 critical damage. And yeah, that is pretty strong. But yeah, that is the saver, or sorry, the sick, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Maybe leave a like and subscribe if you're still watching. And of course, if you leave any comments, I will read them. Now let's go ahead and get into this. This is not difficult, that's why I'm not really paying attention anymore. We just want to move out of the charges, stay away. Like I said, ranged weapons are really easy because you can just stay super far away and never really be in danger. Like, look, I'm just constantly moving away from the bosses. I don't really have to do anything else. Look, I'm barely moving, right? Like, look how easy it is, right? Super easy to kill the final bosses with the sick. This character is super strong in 20 wave runs. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. That is it for today, and that is the sick. Next time we will be playing the farmer. I really like this character, so I hope you guys come and watch that video. And if you want to see a video where I scaled up ridiculously, you can also watch the saver video I did that went endless. Yeah, that's it for today, okay? Goodbye for now. Bye bye.